You're live. Da, 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 da. Okay, so here is the session from Friday. Well, overall, not a great day. No, it's quite a sloppy day. I don't know why. I tend to have these on Friday, but anyway, I'm not gonna bang on. This was my end result: win rate 40%, minus 1.75R, i.e., minus 1.8%. So the main thing is that I actually over traded. I'm only supposed to take 3 trades per session just to limit my risk, which is the main thing with trading. But because because I'd seen this rally, or I'd watched it for ages. I think I came on somewhere around here, and I just kept missing it. I kept missing the entry point. I should have said, yeah. So, well, I'll explain. So I kept missing. So that was one thing I had to be aware of. So this first trade, I took, which was great. Obviously, we came down into this gap, and I kept my stop loss below the rest of the gap. Obviously, basically just in here, which, as you can see, was fine. We would have been out here, fine. But I think on the 5-minute there was a bearish engulfing. So, and then there was this bearish engulfing, right? So I'm watching it. I'm obviously concerned about this 1 hour previous resistance. See, I'm looking at higher time frames, and funnily enough, convincing myself against my trade, which is just fearful. Anyway, so we come up. Obviously, then we get this bearish engulfing, which, I mean, yeah, it's not completely without reason, although it is clear that the bulls have strength, and that is in my system, stroke strategy, but I don't care about strategies, in my system. And as we say, I had accounted for this, which it was just pulling down to fill in this inefficiency, then got a lovely doji spinning top, and then straight on. But I got shaken out effectively. So if I just held that first trade, I was waiting on decent pullback. That was before that. So anyway, that's why I've written here in blue, current strength. I call it the current because, we're dealing with waves. The current strength, i.e. the trend that we're in, always beats past resistance and support because we're on an hourly resistance level and random candles, i.e. that bearish engulfing. Anyway, because I know that from experience, it's not just today. Anyway, I effectively reversed the trade. So we saw that, we watched it a couple of minutes, saw it drop again. I mean, yeah, these candles are convincing, but then filled this gap and carried on up. And another big point to stress is that when I'd done my initial planning, gotten in here, I was obviously of sound mind, and I'd accounted for that. I'd done everything right. Then when I'm in the trade, I reverse. Oh, no, it's wrong. It's like being in the trade is not the time to plan a trade. So that's the lesson there. Just once you're in, man. Accept the loss. You've accepted the loss when you entered. Just stick with it. So that's what I've got to really work on today. Anyway, so that happened. Wasn't ideal. Obviously, I'd watched it go up for ages and missed out. So I think my head's a little bit, I'm leaning towards tilt. But anyway, we come up here, and then we sell off. See, this was a bit reckless of me, but I'm just thinking, I think we pulled away obviously we pulled up, got this. I've then sold off the base of that, which again isn't part of my system, and that's why I cut it early, which I'm pleased I did actually, because it's not my system. I cut it early, got a little 1.6. I was just being cheeky, fading the market, going against the strength, which obviously if I'd have held, which was against my rules, that would have paid off. So again, that was fine. Then, I don't know, I think I've just lost my head at this point. Then we come down here, we obviously get this doji, which is pretty indecisive at previous support level. Yeah, and then this, well, it's not a hammer. Yeah, and we never really pulled away. Like, I should have got a bit more of a pull. We didn't get anything there. I took that, didn't really pay off. And then obviously I'm still thinking we're bullish. I still believe we're bullish. We eventually come back down here. I kind of buy this, stop loss under here. Again, I just cut early because of the chatter, the whatever it's called. I'm not sure. I can't really explain these, if I'm honest. Cut on the bear engulfing, not sure what's going on, so just need to walk away. Just jumping in, no clear plan, trade fatigue, walk away. Yeah, I was, you know what? I don't have an excuse. This is, I just lost my discipline. I just, revengeful, just trying to like quickly make some money back. Just nothing clever. This isn't cool. So what I learned from this is just to stick to my 3 trades per session, regardless. No one knows what's going to happen, because this is what's happened. Like, I've bent my rules. I've gone in a couple bit, like 4 times. So then I'm, oh fuck it, I'm going 5th, 6th. Like, I've got to make up for it now, which I knew to walk away earlier. And point being, if I'd have just stuck to 3 trades, I would have been pretty much flat, because I made 0.25, lost 1, made 0.6, and I think there was a bit more discrepancy. It was pretty. I think I was actually up like by 0.06, but let's just say flat, which is fine. But so anyway, walked away, 0.18 down, not terrible. It's fine. It's within the general balance of my system. It's one winning trade to flatten, but doesn't matter. Anyway, that's that. Bit of a hectic day, but you have good days, you have bad days. I accept the bad days. Just got to be more vigilant, stick to my system, stick with it, and overall we will be fine. Okay, cheers. I've been Marcus. This is Marx Capital, I think. Cheers. Comment if you want to chat or anything. If I can help, I'll always be up for it. Ta.